in previous sections, I gave you a brief introduction about the subtitle feature, how to actually use them. Let me show you. So what you need to do if you have to generate subtitle for a specific section. So first, what we can do, we can open the timeline, which was this one, I think, which is without the text. I think I'll just get rid of all the text or just move them here. So say, for example, if you want the subtitle for this specific timeline, what do we need to do? Or if you have to export or import, or if you just have to export any project, what you need to do is you go in the beginning and press I here, which is the in point, and then you go at the end, wherever you want the video to be stopped, you just press O. So that is like a in and out point, and that is a segment what DaVinci would be exporting when you're exporting. But that is also a segment what DaVinci would be producing the subtitles from. So yeah, this is only for studio version. So what you need to do, you go to timeline, you go to AI tools, you go to create subtitles from audio. And here you can select the language. I would do English, or you can also do auto. But sometimes if there are two languages and if you want to have subtitle in one specific language, then you really need to select it. And then maximum characters per line. So, you know, like sometimes if you see some of those reels, they have like just one word per frame. So that you can do as well. So that's when you can change here. But we would just do maybe say 30 characters per line. So there's maximum of 30 words or 30 letters per line. And then gap between the subtitle, I'll just do 0. Lines also, I'll just make it single. Sometimes if people have to do like really long sentences and if they want to put everything in one frame, then you can do double lines. I usually do single lines. And caption preset, I just do says subtitle default, but later on I have my own presets depending on different clients, depending on my personal usage as well. So let's go create. And in few seconds, DaVinci would be creating the subtitle from the voiceover that we did. And subtitles should be here. Why are they not here? Crazy. Oh, weird. Oh, because we have done solo. So that you have to take it out because now DaVinci was just listening this track. So that's my mistake as well. So if you have it on, then delete it. So just unclick the solo and now let's go AI tools, create subtitles from the audio. So yeah, these little problems you can run into. So we have in the beginning, so remember the track what we put before, the setting that is already here, which we don't really want, but let's just see it and see how it is. There's an island just off the coast of the Netherlands, a place shaped by wind, sea and silence, where the sky stretches endlessly and the land moves to its own rhythm. Some call it peaceful, others magical. So yeah, if you want to do any changes, I don't really like this whole animation thing now. So what I can do is that I go in the track and then I can put my own preset. So if I have a preset for YouTube, I would just go load preset and hopefully it should be there. It is not. Yep, I tried this is the first time I'm doing it, the animation. So how you can get rid of the animation, because I just wanted to show you some normal things. So you can click on the subtitle here and then you can go on the, not on the caption, but on the track, and then you can delete this. You see this fusion animation, you can delete this and that would delete the animation here. And now the subtitles are according to my preset, and I have different presets for subtitles. So one is for my client, which is kind of in the middle. This one we usually use for our YouTube. There's an island just off the coast of the Netherlands, a place shaped by wind. And if you want to do any changes, you can do changes here. But the thing is that if we do say change here, then all the subtitle changes. So you have to be really careful. But if you want to do say just change in this sentence, then what you need to do, wait, I'll just put this up. then what you need to do, you click on this box in which we have wind, sea, and silence. And then I'll just make it a little bit bigger. You click on this box in the wind, sea, and silence. And then what you need to do, you can also see it selected here. Then you can go to customize captions. And that's what's going to do is that would just customize that box. Customize caption, let's make it, let's say yellow, just for the sake of this. So now, shaped by wind, none of the other things are moving. You can also make it a little bit bigger. Shaped by wind. You might have seen that in some videos, or mostly in the short form videos, that they have normal subtitles, and then if there's something important, then that text is a little bit bigger, and that's how you can achieve that effect as well here. But of course, I am mostly using these subtitles because they look a bit more minimal. They go with the kind of videos that I make. But as I showed you before, you can also do all sort of crazy subtitles, or you can also just make it nice. So if we just want with yellow with just shadow, you can just drag and drop on the subtitle here. Shaped by wind, sea, and silence. So if I do this, then everything what I did before would be gone. So, and if you want to get rid of this effect, what we got here, then you need to delete it here. And then everything what we had before would come. And of course, you can edit all the subtitles here. So if there is some mistake, because a lot of times DaVinci makes mistakes if some words are not in English, or if some names are not English names. DaVinci does a lot of mistakes, so you can also jump around in the subtitles here. For example, this is not Texel, but it is called Tessel. This is, for example, yeah, that was not Tessel. The spelling is Texel, but it is called Tessel. So that's what I have to change as well all the time. And if you go to the track, most of the changes are in track here. So you can do all sort of changes. You can do stroke. It's exact same as how the text would work, but we are in the subtitle panel. And you can also disable the subtitles. So if you don't want to see that, you can just disable subtitle track, so you don't really see that. And you can enable it here. You can also do lock track, so now nothing is moving. Like it works exactly as how the audio or the video files would be working. And I think it's really cool, the subtitles. And the accuracy of these subtitles, they are getting better and better every time. So that's really handy. And of course, you can try these animated subtitles as well. They are a bit new in DaVinci Resolve, and I think they're pretty good. There's an island just off the coast of the Netherlands, a place shaped by wind. It's still a little bit childish. That's, as I told, that I'm not going to use it. But yeah, it's pretty decent.